close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't want to miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number. Fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Coffee time with Berserker and Uncle Buster. Doors open. Good to see you. You know where the coffee pot is.
This is Berserker.
Yo, this is Uncle Buster. Get a cup. Let's talk crypto.
Yeah, dude. This coffee's bomb.
Nothing comes between me and my XRP. All in.
Yo.
Grab a cup. Let's talk crypto. Big point, bloop. Fuck yeah. Let's go.
What up, glitches? What up?
Yeah. This is RippleNet Memos by XRP Bags. Shout out to Bagman. If you don't know who XRP Bags is, go to YouTube at XRP Bags on YouTube. Hit subscribe, hit like. Thank you for all the years of music, sir. Salute. Welcome to Coffee Time, a live community chat. We talk XRP, we talk crypto, we talk red pill, we talk whatever we want, and you can join too. Let's go. What's up, guys?
Chilling, bro. How you been, man?
Good morning. Good. We're here, bro. We're here. bro, people are talking reverse carry trade, not reverse carry trade. Like, dude, like Crypto Aries saying that we're not going to have a reverse carry trade. Like, it's crazy, bro. Funny shit.
She was always super conservative though on prices, man.
Yeah.
Like, and I think nothing's wrong with that. But I remember, didn't she say she's gonna sell at like $1 or $2 like a couple years ago? You know what I'm saying? Like, shit
not
like that.
Enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But I got love for Ari, man. But
bro,
I think the whole sentiment of everybody, the experts, they're always lowballing what they think it could go to, and that's a good thing for us, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, this shit's about to blast the fuck off.
Yeah.
That's my sentiment, at least, you know.
Yeah, I think so too. We got somebody in the chat said something about reverse bearable guy, posted some shit. So I gotta find that account.
We'll look for it once we get some people up on screen where we could search for some of that shit.
Ooh-wee. Shout out everyone. Happy Sunday, happy coffee time.
Let me copy this.
Let's go, dude. Yeah, I didn't have time to jump on, but I noticed that you guys were doing a bullish show over at Therapy 589.
Yeah, man. We went like 2.5 hours last night. So I just dropped the link. I joined the crypto therapy crew, Fuma Boys. I gave him the link. He should be popping on pretty soon. Marvin Davis and Nina Blossom. And then Payme was a special guest, and he dropped the flare sauce on how to lend your flare through F-Asset's website. But you guys check that video out. Shows you how to lend, shows you how to mint the FXRP. And F-Assets, they did a pretty good, thorough job on there. And then you always got the Bifrost, and even Crypto G after this show said Bifrost is still the simplest way. But I'd get more, because even last night Payme mentioned farming, and he's a farmer. Like, my other buddy is a straight farmer, bro, like a ninja and all the farming shit. And Payme's in that class. So some of the questions, I'll just get more comfortable with fucking with something, man. Fuck with $20 in there, you know, because when it comes down to it, you know, the people that's had flare, that's been staking, that knows about farming, you're going to try to emulate something other people are more comfortable with. So there's no excuse for not doing something to learn some stuff with a little bit of skin in the game. And then you could do more as you get more comfortable.
Ooh-wee.
What up, glitches? Yeah. Do you guys think that in mid-December prices will drop? Dude, I think we're going up, man. But if they do, they do. But
well, everybody's saying that what's this Bissett, the treasury guy, or whoever the fuck that was, he was saying that tokenization is going to happen in the next 2 years. You know what I'm saying? And a lot's got to happen before that. Also, there was a quote I saw Trump talking about Clarity market structure bill. He's going to pass it before the end of the year. So that's a quote, him saying that. So crazy town. So like a lot of people are like, no, market structure, nothing happens at all, like until 26 or 27 or whatever. And I think market structure bill is going to happen faster than we think. Clarity. Whether or not something happens from that, who knows? I mean, your guess is as good as mine. I'm just some dick fuck on YouTube. Like, that's all I am. I'm literally just one of the XRP army that's chumming and bumming with the fucking homies until we moon. And then after moon, we'll fucking figure it out. Fucking, you know? So, but that's where I'm at.
yeah, I don't share the sentiment that nothing could happen. I don't share that nothing's going to happen.
Well, I've always been a proponent of look at the Riddlers. Look at what Mr. Poole and everybody else has talked about, like overnight, suddenly. The original Mr. Poole from back in the day overnight. It's overnight. It's gonna fucking smack us upside the head, and it's gonna be like, like
I think it could be a huge price rise overnight, but it's not the one.
Dude, the shit that
It's gonna be big enough
Right.
to get some serious coins in.
Bro, the shit that we've witnessed with zero or negative price action has desensitized us to the overnight. So when the overnight happens, it's gonna, holy shit, I should have believed. You know what I mean? I should have believed this whole fucking time. You know? Man, I don't even know. Hey, if you got the Lobster wallet, check out the search and type in 8chain.org and look at all the ETPs from a lot of companies that you can invest in. That sounds fishy, Nelson. Like, not only is it Lobster, but it's only XLM network. You know what I mean? So, sure. But why would you want to invest in some Lobster ETFs? Like, what the fuck? Perk in the house. Sup? Dahmer, you have no balls. I beg to differ. I think Dahmer has one of the biggest sets of balls in this fucking chat. He says the wildest shit, and he's not afraid to say it. So shout out to Dahmer. Shout out to you too, Daniel. Let's go, dude. Yeah, it blew my mind to learn that Daniel was like 60. That's crazy. Get on here and talk about your wisdom, Daniel. Let's go. But yeah, no, there's lots of random shit. The vaccine schedule got turned off too. Trump just posted some shit telling RFK to fucking stop the vaccines, or at least equalize them with other countries. So there were 72 vaccines for newborns, and now it'll get equalized. So, I mean, better late than never. Fuck. You mean we're all poisoned to all shit? I mean, I'm an 80s baby, so I got at least a fucking fraction of those vaccines. You know what I mean? When I got born, you know, we're like the fucking toxic Avengers. We're mutinized already by our vaccines, but we join together in forces to fight the global evil.
I think you could fast it out. I've seen shit on 3-day fasts and shit, and how that could get all that crap out of your system because you're growing new cells.
Bro, I've read some like chlorine dioxide shit where it just gets rid of spike proteins and shit. So even if you didn't get jabby, but you're around jabbies, jabbers, if you're around jabbies peoples, then you can unfuck yourself. Yeah, you, like you said, fast it out or like cleanse it out. Yeah. The riddles also mimic. Go back. The riddles also mimic the apocalypse. Flip the switch, poles flip. Fuck, Marcus, get on here and talk about it, bro.
Fuma Boys believes. I believe.
I have no choice but to believe.
You have to, bro. There is no second golden ticket. Oh no, just work harder. Just work harder. Get a degree. Get 9 degrees. Just get a degree.
Be a good guy. Be nicer. Be nicer.
Build a family. Be better. Be better. Get up at 4 a.m. Be hard.
Give more. We're not giving you more, but you need to give more.
You give more.
Give
like
more.
you have a snowball's chance in hell to like make it in this society right now. Yeah.
And you're sitting there like, there's so much I want to say with that. I'm gonna be slow about this one.
Bro, there's not many people on deck. You might as well take the floor.
So number one, you step back and look at, if you don't go out to eat, if you're saving and you're saving and you're saving, what happens to you? Nothing. If you invested in all the greatest stocks, which you never do because your name's not Nancy Pelosi, the only thing you can do is get ahead of this technology. Here's how. Read the news. Go to News Now. Look at the crypto news. Look at the articles being put out, not even by Americans, but by other countries and what they're talking about. Look at what the president tweeted. You may not like his tweets. He tells you. You may not like what he said, but he told you the truth. You may say that's racist. Is it? Is it?
Is it?
Is it? Buy, put on cold storage. Now there's different ones. You pick the one you want. Don't give out those words, and you sit back. The crazy thing, if you took your money and you put in XLM or XRP and some choice other ones, you'd be better off. That's it. I mean, thank you for the floor, but I don't know what to say.
Bro, yeah.
And
And you're an educated, successful family man.
I'm telling you, there ain't no way out.
Yeah.
Yes. And I'm telling you, ain't no way out of this game.
There ain't no way, bro. Yeah.
This is it.
Bro.
This is it. Unless you buy gold, I mean, big boogity chunk of it 25 years ago, and you can cash out right now. But if you look at this, this is what's, I'm not trying to be emotional, but let's just talk about this. If you had put $5,000 into Bitcoin, which nobody knows who made, or it's not publicly disclosed, would you be better off right now? Would you? I think you would. If 20 years ago you had put $5,000 into a technology that nobody knew who created, just a white paper that came out, and people started putting software out there, and another group started updating the code, would you be better off? The answer is yes. Now you have legitimate businesses, companies, CEOs who they're not hiding behind a veil, coming out, showing you stuff, telling you stuff, and it's up to you to choose. What I don't know what's going to happen to is the people who did not choose. I was watching this YouTube influencer the other night, and he was talking to people not in America. He said, I'm in America. All you guys not in America, you need to buy these things. He was like, I hate to say it, but Americans are lazy. It's all changing. They got the money for this. They're not doing it. Y'all need to go ahead and do it. So, and we keep going back to level playing field. I don't know what to tell you.
Bro, listen to this. You ready?
Run it.
I'm also committed to signing landmark crypto market structure legislation this year to grow the industry. We're going to be growing it even more than people ever thought. It's a really hot industry. And
let me replay it.
I'm also committed to signing landmark crypto market structure legislation this year to grow the industry. We're going to be growing it even more than people ever thought. It's a really hot industry. And
it just pauses right there. It just stops. Did you hear what he said? I'm committed to signing crypto structure market legislation this year. That's what he said.
And
whether or not that's going to happen, who fucking knows?
But he's the only president who's ever told you what he's going to do. That can help you financially.
Bro, he said this year. He said he's committed to. Whether or not it gets delayed, it doesn't happen or whatever. But that fucking genius shit went through in like a week or two.
If it was truly two different sides, it could get delayed. But this shit it ain't getting delayed, bro. It's about to drop. And we're going out of here. So every motherfucker that thought 5, 8, 10, I'm telling you, man.
Bro, remember the fucking coverage from Genius? It was like, oh, it was like watching a football game. But this shit seems like it's happening stealth.
Mm-hmm.
Stealth.
Well,
no one's talking about it right now, bro.
But you're aware of it, dude. Like the person that's not aware of what's going on, that little thing he just said, that he sort of snuck that in. But if you're watching that whole speech he just did, you didn't even fucking pay attention to that. What he just said about clarity, nothing. You're not going to pick up on it. It's just boobly-ga, whatever you say, Zerker. Yeah. Boob.
Gobbledygook.
Gobbledygook. Yeah.
What mainstream media has done is because they don't like the way he talks. He's not, let me be more educated than you. He's not that guy. He's like, look, Bigley, fuck it. Bigley, you're a moron, you're stupid. And he just tells it and he just says it because they've said so much negative stuff about him and the way they've gone about him. A lot of people just dismisses what he says. Oh, he's just a crazy old man.
Yep.
And all the crazy old people I know are usually right. That's what's scary.
He'll post some wild shit on like Truth Social, like he did the med bed thing, then he did the thimerosal or whatever the fuck, the poisons and vaccines, and then now he's like outrightingly saying that vaccines are gonna the whole schedule is gonna be revamped where the babies don't get poisoned at least as much as they used to. But he also said outright like 3 or 4 times already in the last like 2 weeks. He said that fucking income tax is going away, like dead ass going away. It's not like I used to talk shit about T-Dog only promising some lightweight shit like no tax on tips and some dumb shit that nobody cares about. But now he's outright saying income tax is going away shortly.
Because I think
that's a big fucking deal. That's a big difference between no tax on tips. You know what I mean?
But so. I think some shock's coming up. Like, you know, it's going to be like taking a stance on something. You got them kicking people out of the country. But I think some shit's about to go down. But then you're going to be like, boom, no taxes, motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And that's going to relieve, you know, when people cry or whatever.
The rioting, yeah. It'll stop the rioting, yeah.
If you get rid of the fraud and the excess spending of money that should not have been spent, you can lower the taxes at least. Right? Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
But
for real,
we're going from a different angle. He's going to do whatever is in his power, technically on paper, whatever's in his power to like eliminate income tax to where even if the fraud does, well, it stops the fraud from the other end because the income tax is where they steal from us. In addition to tons of other things, sale tax, property tax. But like income tax is a big fucking deal.
You guys want to know what's really crazy? This is the first time in 4 years your president has spoken to you without
the big speech. Well, we're going to quantifiably we're going to ease the quantifiability of the quantifiable bank institutional grade institution. Like that's what they say. That's how they talk. It's the bank speech.
The last president with the uba gaba gaba gaba.
Oh, the fucking just pure retard.
Yeah, and you're like, did the president just gaba gaba? Like, I had to ask my wife this one night. I was like, did the president of the United States get on TV and say uba gaba gaba? And she said, yeah, he just said that. I'm like, and nobody's freaking out about it. Like, if he calls me a retard, I'd feel better, right?
Well, that's a crazy ass thing is that people like normal folk don't even fucking. They cannot fucking handle it. And that's the thing. I believe the powers that be, they rely on the general pop to just kind of wait for problem, reaction, solution. They don't make a move or a change during the problem. They wait for the reaction and then the solution, and then the people jump on board. Oh, did you hear about that new show that talks about what happened in the last 10 years? Motherfucker, we were in the middle of it.
Yeah,
during the last 10 years. Like, what the fuck are you talking? Why do you have to wait for Netflix to pump out a show to tell you about what the fuck I've been talking about the last 10 years? Like, yeah. But at the end of the day, I don't need no comeuppance. I don't need no fucking. I just want I just want to be free, and that's going to happen through crypto.
Bobby Van Abel, supply shock, Shane Ellis theory, flywheel effect, 2026. I think people need to go read that because that's fire.
We'll pull it up here.
Effect, so
I'll find it. We'll pull it up. Here we go. We got Crypto Aries. She goes, even if Japan hikes rates, surprisingly, given their massive stimulus package, it only reach 0.75% versus 3.57 or 3.75% in the U.S. Yield gap stays huge. So U.S. assets are still attractive, meaning no mass carry trade unwind. Aries got balls saying that, bro. Because the entirety of crypto Twitter is literally Japan carry trade, fuck. You know what I mean? So that's kind of a big deal for Aries to say that.
Japan was just giving free money. They was giving their executives and people free money for years, right? And now they're like, we can't do it. Right? I mean, that's and then
Bro.
that's how I remember. I was saying this the other night. If you got, I'm a little older, everybody. So in the 80s, when I was growing up, the big fear was that Japan was buying everything and taking everything over. That was the big fear. The Japanese.
Remember that movie Gung Ho with George from Cheers in it? It was a movie called Gung Ho, and it was about Japan taking over the car market in the 80s.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I remember that shit.
Remember
That's
that
old school
Gung
movie,
Ho?
bro. Yeah.
Dude.
And there was that one
I'm
with
trying
Wesley
to
Snipes.
reiterate what you're saying.
Yeah,
Sorry,
no, you're right. And there was one with Wesley Snipes. I forgot the name of it. He was like a cop or something, and it was like some Japanese guys were buying this corporation and bribing or doing whatever. But they were saying in the 80s how they were getting free money. They weren't telling us because it was entertainment, but there wasn't no YouTube. There was no Twitter. It was just only mass controlled media empires. That was it. Now people can read for themselves. They can post on it, give you the link, and here we are. So what you're seeing at the end of the day, to cut my conversation short with this, is they had to stop that practice. Now I don't know why. I don't know why they stopped that practice, or I don't know if you guys can explain that, but they just had to stop that practice.
Stop what practice? As far as
free money, no interest loans.
Because I think we're at the end of a corrupted system, and it's so corrupt that people can't even fathom that the shit could change. But even like if you go back to when they took us off of gold, it didn't just start like this. It just slowly ramps up, right, to more greed, more greed, more greed. But they showed, houses went up. People were making money on their houses. Slowly houses went up. Then we go through fucking the accelerated like early 2000s where they just fucking double in like a couple of years. Your house literally doubled, right? But that's the end of that system. But this system, they have to check all that, get us in the system, and build the trust. And that's why you're hearing no taxes, and it's gonna be beautiful, bro. And then we're gonna find out in the future, then they're gonna drop how bad it is. But I honestly think even when you say, like, when you go to the most control they had is when we're stuck with ABC, CBS, PBS. They had control because you couldn't get any news outside of those 6-7 channels. Then cable TV comes out, and 80s was cable TV, and then you had more options, but all that shit's controlled. Then you have Turner coming in, right? And Turner has his whole fucking lot on cable, where now the internet, we could go outside of, now they're losing control, and people could go outside and do their own research, but you'd have to go to the library back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like you couldn't do it like this.
Library, and try to get a newspaper from Europe. Again, try to get a newspaper from Europe or from Africa or from Asia or from Russia, and then translate it.
Bro, here's Crypto Maniac 101. If you didn't know, he's one of the Riddlers from back in the day. This is from 2019. Shane Analyst Theory, XRP to $500 unedited. You guys ready, or you want to wait for a little later?
I think this is one of the best shit I've ever read for XRP. But I want to talk about,
all right,
we'll Katal, because people talk about Japan, right? And
yeah,
we're waiting here, but Japan's ready to go. Who says Japan can't? Because Katal even said, and Katal's 10% owner in Ripple, bro, originally, right? So he's SBI Banks. His shit's ready to go. Katal said like 5 years ago, I could take XRP over $10 by myself. And then people like, you're ready, man.
Yeah.
Yo, do we not have any music in the background today?
We did have music, but it like squelched his mic.
Oh, that sucks.
Well, go ahead, say something, Buster.
Yo.
Hey, there we go. I think when we start the music, it kind of like shuts everybody down. Okay. It's weird. Like the music has something to do with like mic. Since
I have a theory. I think StreamYard is starting to team up and crack down on crypto people in weird ways, man. I've seen some other shows get rugged on YouTube. Like, I don't know why my YouTube account 6AJ his show got rugged off of YouTube.
What?
Like he was saying something, it was like boom, and I was like, huh?
So is he gone forever, or is it just that one show?
That was just that one show stopped. Everything else is fine. It came back, but it was just weird. Like I said, I've had weird stuff going on my stuff, and I'm like, all right, whatever. Maybe it's me. Let me change this. Let me do this. But I'm like, why am I changing my configuration I've been running with for over a year?
Yeah, bro. Shout out to the chat. We love you guys. That's what I'm saying. It's shit's bonkers. I'm dropping the baby gates right now, and we might as well read this Shane Ellis just to fucking get it over with. You know what I mean?
Is Nerdy sick today?
I don't know. He chooses when he comes in, I guess. It doesn't really matter.
Probably sleeping.
He probably coded all night.
He's up
All
on
right,
crypto
so-
Twitter all night.
Here we go. I recently posted it below, as you have also touched on this subject, that I would like to consider these facts before stating that XRP will take extreme amounts of money to reach 589. Please take particular note of this section where I show on the Bittrex exchange that transacting small amounts of money can push up the price dramatically. Please do not be fooled into thinking that it will take billions of dollars to force the price of XRP to the extremes. It will not. And that's synonymous with what Buster's talking about, is where, but market cap. It's not market cap. It's this
Not market cap.
Yeah.
If it was market cap, you know how many other coins would be lower than XRP right now?
Yeah, and, RPM earlier said, 5 trillion market cap, but bro, if this clarity acts and 50 billion of real money would blow the fuck out of these coins, bro. Just 50 billion. Like, it's a huge fucking X factor on when real money comes in and how it equivalates to the market cap. If a trillion fucking busted into crypto, this shit would be $100 trillion market cap, like overnight.
But Buster, that is impossible.
It would be like dropping 1,000 ZRPs on a meme coin. That would be the fucking candle. When you should be doing 10 ZRPs and someone comes in and drops 1,000 ZRPs on a fucking little meme coin. That's what the green candle would be. It's no different because 2 trillion never came into crypto, bro. They could extract the money, but that money never came into crypto to create a $2 trillion market cap.
A berserker, Uncle Buster. I don't believe in impossible anymore. You know why? Over 4 years ago, I was watching you guys on YouTube. Now when we get together, we're having dinner.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't believe in impossible anymore.
Let's go, dude.
I had to tell my wife, one day I was talking to my wife and I was like, can you believe I'm hanging out with fucking Berserker and Buster and we're eating and talking shit, just fucking eating dinner.
Bro, remember the soul food from Louisiana at Baggs' house? Or at Lady E's and Baggs'? Bro.
Yeah. We're in the kitchen praying, eating.
We're praying. And we're eating in the backyard around a campfire.
Like, I'm like, that's why I don't believe in impossible anymore. This last 4 years with y'all, the impossible's gone. It's all, and I don't believe in impossible. That can happen.
Let me rip through this real quick. I wanted to say thank you for making a video that does not berate others for suggesting a price of 589, as many others have. I have posted many comments explaining why. In my professional opinion, XRP can reach very high numbers dramatically faster than any other coin which is currently on the market. As you have opened this discussion, I wanted to go through the simplification of this process so you may hopefully share this information and thus see for yourself a confirmation, if you will, of how this will be achieved. As you know, Ripple have now partnered with a number of exchanges around the world, and surely this number will grow. This network of liquidity providers will become the go-to place for buy, sell, retail market makers, as these are the exchanges that are servicing transactions for the payment flows of the institutions. If an exchange is not within this liquidity network, then the XRP on these exchanges will drain away as retail investors begin to move their XRP onto the platform. This will happen due to either arbitrage, although other exchanges will not let the price fluctuate too much as to not miss out on the other higher prices, or natural migration to preferred exchanges for rapid buy-sell opportunities. As one can expect, no exchange will want to miss out on the potential for making money, where servicing XRP transactions would provide a healthy income stream for the exchange. Unfortunately, most exchanges are simply not large enough with enough capital backing for Ripple to sign them as a preferred exchange. Now onto this is in 2019, mind you. Fuck, we just came out with Bit Nominal, where fucking BG is one of the advisors of it or some shit. Like it's a whole, and it's CFTC backed. Like it's a whole nother animal now. This is a lot has happened since then, since this article. Now onto the method of price increase, which I believe will occur. We can guarantee that the spread of the exchange on the exchange for XRP will be extremely tight, so as to ensure near perfect entry and exit from the Ripple Preferred Partner Solution, RPPS. From now on, the RPPS consortium will also be working within a framework that will ensure coordinated price movement of XRP to eliminate arbitrage trading from XRP fiat pairs, which will then obviously filter into the USDT BTC markets on these exchanges. That's even if they still exist at this point. It will be a requirement that these third-party pairs will need to decouple from XRP so as to ensure the extreme price fluctuations in BTC will never impact the price of XRP. Even a price drop of 0.01 cent will have a dramatic impact on the movement of value when we are talking about millions of dollars. Now we know that members of RPPS have been and continue to be pre-funded with XRP so they may service the rapid transactions. This pre-funding is necessary to guarantee transactions made by financial institutions. We can't have any of these transactions do or fail due to lack of XRP liquidity. These exchanges will also be reliant of the XRP provided by market makers to bolster the XRP liquidity, thus adding to the exchange total supply. Now, the exchanges will prefer at first to use the XRP from market makers to increase the price of the XRP coin. Why do I say this? Because it simply makes sense to use the immediate available XRP to raise the price in a dramatic fashion. Then this increases the exchange reserve pool that must service the transaction request, but now it has been increased dramatically. Let me explain. Bittrex order book currently shows that from 27 cents to $1.49 totals $47,078 through XRP fiat pairing, which is the same channel that will be used by RPPS. Simply transacting $47,078 at this point will instantly push the price of XRP to $1.49. Bittrex order book currently shows that from 27 cents to $25 totals $3,651,361. Transacting $3,651,361 at this point will instantly push the price of XRP to $25. Bittrex order book currently shows that from 27 cents to $100 totals $3,743,466. Transacting $3,743,466 at this point will instantly push the price of XRP to $100. Now the XRP price numbers get much higher than this if you take a look for yourself, but it makes sense to use these orders to push up the price in a dramatic fashion so as to provide a stable pool of XRP liquidity to service further institutions in FX transfer. The exchange at this point can then create large buy-sell walls at either side in the magnitude of tens of millions of XRP from their very own supply to ensure price stability. By performing this simple maneuver, the exchange cannot be accused of XRP price manipulation, as the retail orders were filled first and then the exchange stepped in to service the rest of the transaction. I mentioned the phrase at this point due to the fact that no retail investor knows when Rapid is going to go live. So this can in fact happen at any time. And Ripple needs it to remain this way. By ensuring this, you can guarantee a one-time rapid price increase that professional investors will also be glad of. They will want to ensure, in fact, guarantee that market makers are then priced out of the market, and those who are intelligent enough to have already purchased will be flocking to sell their XRP in an instant. They will need to sell at a lower rate to ensure the sale of their coins, as placing them in a pool of tens of millions of XRP will not fill their order immediately. I know this seems such a simple process to believe, but make no mistake that this is what will happen, and it will be happening all over the world on the RPPS at the same time as all XRP liquidity providers will begin tight alignment regards XRP price. NB, I wanted to add the figure for you, which is an easy to understand number that will guarantee a price of 500 per XRP. This is on a single exchange, granted. But when XRP goes live, and it will, without the knowledge of retail investors, The productions corridors will begin to flow simultaneously. This will happen, and the price will increase in perfect synchronicity on all Ripple preferred exchanges all over the world. So Bittrex order book currently shows that from 27 cents to $500 totals 39,500,000 blah 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 dollars. Transacting 39,500,000 blah 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 dollars at this point will instantly push the price of XRP to $500. Now let me be clear, 39,500,000 blah 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 is all it would take to push up this price on the USD XRP market. All other markets, BTC XRP ETH or BTC XRP pair, ETH XRP pair, USDT XRP pair on this exchange will rise in tandem as to coincide with this price. It will not take billions of dollars to push up this price. You can see this now. You have mentioned that you have been in all markets or in the markets for some time, and now you must know that there are small and large numbers in between the sell orders. It is the sell orders that bring up the price. No one can buy if there's no sell order. Hope this helps. So anyway, it's a lot of gobbledygook where it's hard to understand if you kind of like, you got to reread it. I'm going to put this link in the chat, guys.
Basically, they're going to close the doors on getting in and getting out, which is going to push
so essentially this is the Shane Ellis theory that we talk about, and it's what Buster talks about, where the exponential price rise of XRP happens with nominal numbers. Like, so did you notice that earlier in that article, it talked about how from 27 cents to $25 or to $100 wasn't that different. It was like 3 mil. It was both within the 3 million, $4 million number. You see what I'm saying? So you're looking at big differences in price. $25 versus $100, and then it's 39,500,000 what some odd whatever he was talking about in the article to get to $500 per coin. So the flywheel effect where it's exponential, impact on XRP price, can happen in a realistic way. So I don't know. We got E4 on deck. What's up, pimp? What do you got to say about that? That's the Shane Ellis theory.
Well,
I'm dramatic sigh.
I'm listening to this, and something came in my YouTube randomly the other day. Have you guys ever heard of the Aldrich and Vreeland Act?
No, bro, run it.
Okay, let's go ahead and show, because it reminds me. And there's like a, I don't know, a guy did a video on YouTube, which really breaks it down well. You guys can research this for yourself, but this was before World War I, and this is right before Jekyll Island, right before those Morgan people and all those people got together.
Wasn't that 1913?
Yes,
Jekyll Island. Yeah.
Yes. So, but before that, before they made the Fed, there was a run on banks there in New York, right? And we were on the gold standard. All the other countries already took their gold, and the American traders wanted their gold. There wasn't enough gold, right? I believe the guy that wrote the bill was a Republican. The Democrats wouldn't let it pass. Something happened. They were able to get the bill through, and it had like a 6-year time period. It literally on the last day was enacted, and just enough time because the Federal Reserve was developing, but they weren't built out yet. They had the plan, right? They had everything, the laws in place, but they didn't have it built out. So I believe it was Mikado was the Democrat that actually used this act, the Aldrich and Vreeland Act, right before, and this gets deep too because it goes into the Warburgs. But when I was watching this video, I couldn't help but thinking the thing that was cool about the Aldrich Vreeland Act is they made all these banknotes, paper money that they printed out of thin air, right? But they were backed by real American businesses, and companies would take them based on how much actual production those companies and businesses would make. And then the incentive for those companies and businesses to cash those bills back was the interest rate they'd have to pay if they didn't turn them back in. So they got them all back, right? Saved
Sounds like
America, saved the gold standard, saved America, the economy, everything. It's crazy. I swear to God, you guys, it's the same thing I'm seeing today with what's going on. I wish I could find that link. I'll have to look for it for the video on YouTube. A lot of talk about liquidity, you know, the money's not there. But the cool thing, oh yeah, and I saw that too. The cool thing about it is it was backed by real production, by American people producing. And the sad story, and I'm going to go out on a kind of a shitty note, but we're not really producing much anymore. We're kind of just consumers, you know?
Bro.
Yeah, we're putting stuff together. Right?
We're going full tech.
Yeah, we're putting.
Hey Fuma, you've been chilling. I've been laying back, dude. You've been like super chill, bro. You got any Grey Poupon or what?
Pardon me. Do you have any Grey Poupon? Fuck yeah. We gotta run this real quick. This is Ivanka Trump, which is bizarre, but it makes sense. This is a bookshelf in like Brazil, I think. It's like a weird infinity pool type thing where it's a bookshelf and it's like a weird triangle. But anyways, the song that she's playing, and this is one of her like Instagram posts like yesterday. The song she's playing is Ripple by Grateful Dead.
If my words did glow with the gold of sunshine, and my tunes were played on the harp unstrung, would you? If my
Bro, like who the fuck picks that song, dude?
Dude, shit's fire, bro. I just got goosebumps, Zerk.
People her fucking age don't even know what Grateful Dead is, bro.
Don't be giving me tingly feelings playing that song.
I
didn't even notice that. I saw that and I'm like, what is this? Some weird shit?
Nah, bro. It's
that
Ivanka,
literally I didn't click on it.
It's Ivanka hat tipping Ripple, bro. Like that, you can't make that shit up, bro. And that was back in the day when what's his face, Garlic Bread. Didn't Garlic Bread admit that Grateful Dead was his favorite band or something like that? Like that shit was talked about back in the day, and it was all alluding to the Bears. The 404 bear is a Grateful Dead bear. Like it's all mixed in with Ripple. This is all Ripple lore, bro. And why in the fuck?
Go alone. It's that lonely journey.
Who the fuck told Ivanka about Ripple from Grateful Dead? Like that, you can't make that up, dude. It's another Riddler proof. That's what that is. And so, but I wanted to look into, give me a sec here, but I wanted to look into Bitnominal. There was some shit that like, shout out to DAI. He said some shit. I think it was DAI. He was saying, and we make a lot of fun about him and fucking Brad Crimes and all that.
Oh
shit.
yeah. I meant to, I'm sorry.
All that aside, go ahead.
I meant to say, shout out Brad Kimes because history doesn't always repeat, but it always rhymes. I meant to say that before I showed you that video about the Aldrich Vreeland because it's literally repeating the same type of thing here. It's
yeah, I'm saying
elastic money. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, motherfuckers don't even know, bro. But motherfuckers don't even know about the I'm saying. Like, yeah, you guys will know. We'll sit around a fire one day. One day there'll be a big bucket bonfire with the trusted homies, and it'll be fire. We'll talk about all the stories. But bro, dude,
fire.
It rhymes. That's good. Brad Crimes rhymes. So, but DAI was saying, hey, how in the fuck does Bitnominal, which is backed by fucking BG and Ripple and all that, they're like Bitnominal is a fucking exchange that CFTC, which is that Caroline fan bitch, has been going super bullish lately, saying lock in. Like, dude, how in the fuck is CFTC have their own like new exchange? That's the new Ripple. That's the exchange that we've always did. Yeah, Ripple will get their master license and they'll be a bank, so to speak. But the fucking exchange is Bitnominal. It's not Uphold, bro. It's not what we thought in the Riddlers. It's Bitnominal. Look it up. So that's the CFTC legally backed CFTC exchange where Ripple's all up in them guts, and
RLUSD and XRP, right?
It's all up in the Bitnominal guts. And why? So but what DAI said was he said, we got to pull it up. Can somebody pull it up? Fuma, can you pull up Bitnominal on some Twitter shit or what?
I'm on the website right now.
Share screen it. So
okay, how'd you know? How you do this to know?
Bro, share screen the fuck out of that, please. But what DAI is saying is, how in the fuck
may not be it.
Can we have a CFTC fucking backed exchange where Ripple's all up in them guts without clarity?
So this is Bitnominal.
And that matches with T-Dog subtly saying that clarity is going to be passed before the end of the year, or at least this year.
But I remember in like 2000
January, but it doesn't make sense unless there's clarity, bro. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, this is it.
I remember in like 2019, I was reading that CFTC should be the ones
instead of SET
anyway. Instead of SET.
What does the C stand for?
Commodities Futures Trading Commission. That's CFTC, but I'm not sure if that is that FanBitch CFTC.
I'm looking. They're based. I was thinking about Chicago Mercantile Exchange because it looks like they're based out of Chicago, but I don't know.
Hey, in the chat, here we go. Stop kidding yourselves. We're not waiting for regulations. Well, we have to, motherfucker. Where's the price action? Like, in order for them to do it legally and legitimately, they have to do it. They have to. We got Chris. Dudes, I just jumped into Axelar. Fuck it. Yeah, dude. Axelar's a fucking winner, Chris. That's a chicken dinner, dude. Let's go. But right here. Okay, so here's the website. First ever ledger. Oh, go up. Okay, the first ever. It's a spot trading. Is this Bitnominal? Yeah. So the first ever leveraged retail spot crypto exchange under CFTC regulation with unified portfolio margining across all products. So it's spot trading. It's fucking the whole shit, but it's stamped by the CFTC.
Spot, perpetuals, futures, options. What the heck is
Crypto Complex? Expansive suite of digital assets with our expansive Crypto Complex registered trademark, featuring industry first futures across XRP, Sol, ETH, USDC, and more. Bitcoin Complex, okay. Comprehensive currency derivative suite. This is like a fucking hyper exchange that came out of nowhere, out of the butthole. This is a hyper exchange that came out of nowhere that nobody's fucking talking about. Well, they are talking about it, but this is a way bigger deal than people think, dude.
Oh, I got to do something. I got to do it. Sorry.
But the point was, without clarity, how in the fuck is that able to legally be implemented? So, in other words, to me, a gut feeling is that clarity's right around the corner, bro. Like right.
Dude, don't you? I'm like starting to think we technically really already have.
Look at this, dude. Hold on. Stop right there.
It
was registered in 2014. This was been this is
updated June 2025.
This is already in the works, guys. This is for all you who are wondering what I did. There's a website you can go to called whois.com, and you can put in a crypto domain there and see when it was bought, paid for it, all that good stuff, right? And like this is when you always look at when was it registered. This was already loaded in a gun.
It was loaded. But what I'm saying, what DAI's point was, at least I think it was DAI, was that how can you fucking do a CFTC governmental backed exchange approved legislated locked in Carolyn fam taking photo ops fucking hyper exchange? How can you run that without clarity market structure?
The clarity is in the protocol.
No, what I'm saying is aren't we waiting on regs? Or maybe Monkey Business is right. Maybe fuck me. Maybe fuck myself, Monkey Business, and that we don't have to wait for regs. It's just whenever they decide.
Think about it though. The clarity is in the protocol. It's blockchain. Everything can be looked at. What more clarity do you need? The only clarity I want.
I'm talking about the actual dictionary definition of clarity. I'm talking about the market structure legislation. You know what I mean?
That's the kicking the can down the road, though. That's the keep the price down bullshit. Where's the fucking private ledger? What's going on? What's the fucking glitches? I want clarity on that. What the fuck's going on?
We have to lock in
from here to there.
I think
what's going on with all this value?
We have to lock in.
A new system.
Lock in. Lock in.
Lock in.
Lock
Lock
in.
This is
Yeah.
crazy.
That's
So-
some shit, though. That bit nominal is no joke, bro. Something's going on.
It was already registered in 2014.
Yep.
This is why people have tinfoil hats. It's not like last year, the year before. Like, let's go ahead and do this at 2014. Oh, yeah. Turn on the exchange. Turn it on. Yeah, we're ready to go. We're back and just turn it on. We already got the address. Here's the address.
Bro,
It was registered in 2014.
Baggy says they're cracking down on XRP content on the tube. We
Yeah.
must be close. Let's go, Baggy. Let's fucking go. He knows, dude. He knows.
Turn it on. Just go ahead and turn it on. We don't have time anymore. You should have. The
Bro.
site should be built by now.
It's 4
Flip the
a.m.
switch, cook 'em.
It's 4 a.m. It's motherfucking 4 a.m. in fucking Philippines, and Baggy's on deck, letting us know what's up. Like Baggy's a real one, bro. You don't fuck
They
around.
sent in Bags letters. They probably got somebody in a black suit to show up. Bags on the beach doing the black suit. Hey, can I talk to you, Mr. Bagman?
Mr. Bagman.
We need to have a conversation, Mr. Bagman.
Bro,
What's up, bro? Like, can you stop
Hey,
waking him up?
They ain't fucking with Baggy. Baggy's a
Bags
lunatic.
ain't worried
Baggy
about
lives
shit,
everywhere, bro.
He
You
got
don't
a
fucking
myriad of
Baggy.
angels around him.
He said Baggy lives everywhere.
He does,
man.
bro. Yeah.
Bags, you got all these people on this XRP stuff. They're everywhere talking. There's guys talking who shouldn't be talking. They're everywhere. Can you chill?
About to fade. He's about to fade, bro. He ain't no suits talking to Baggy, bro. Baggy knows.
There's a guy every Saturday night playing your music. Every Saturday night. Jesus.
Hey, what they say in Kill Bill? When he was like, he'd have a guy waiting in a rice bowl.
Bro.
Got a guy. Man, I tell you,
Oh,
bro,
man.
I think we're beyond close. I think, man, it's first again. I always say nothing's impossible now. I think we're beyond close. I think the website's been up. That website's been up since 2014.
Bro, we got to have some sort of cyber attack, bro. If this is real, Monkey Business goes, Sam Bankman-Fried paid for Crypto.com logo. Like, Crypto.com might be the next, like, aside from Sailor and his fucking MicroStrategy shit, Crypto.com might be another fucking patsy. Who fucking knows, dude? I don't know. That's nutty, though. SBF paying for that logo. I remember that shit came out of nowhere, too. They started buying up arenas. That was the first, like, what?
Look at this.
The
I'll show you
arena in LA.
This is how I check out companies.
And then they had what's his fuck? Martian. What's the dude that played on Martian?
Marshawn Lynch?
No, Martian. The Martian. It's a movie. Goodwill Hunting, bro. What's his name?
DiCaprio?
No. You're thinking of Basketball Diaries.
Jason Bourne, dude.
Jason Bourne. Yeah, what's his fuck?
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon, dude. Matt Damon was on the Crow commercials right when that started blowing the fuck up out of nowhere.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Now we got
just like
Portnoy.
FTX. Remember when FTX was on fortune cookies and shit, and it was on fucking the backstop. It was on the fucking.
Showed that, dude. You put that. You had
I
that
had
on
a fortune cookie,
like Crypto Night Live.
Bro, FTX was everywhere overnight, just like Crow, bro. Nutty.
Hey,
but everybody backs Crow though. Everybody loves Crow.
Can I show you something real quick? I just want to show it real quick.
Yeah, let me just show this really fast, bro. This is already up here.
Run it.
How high can XRP rise if every bank in Japan like this? But he said the $10 thing like fucking years ago. But when you go down, did I skip
News
it?
now, baby. News now.
Price targets. But this is where I think we're so wrapped up in USA. Like, what if he started it up just within his country?
Let me read this. Potential XRP price targets. First, if major Japanese banks fully adopt XRP for remittances and settlements, trading volumes would surge. Most of Japan's financial transactions could pass through the XRP ledger, boosting liquidity available to the chatbot. This could push XRP's price between 20 and $50. However, if Japan led the way and other countries followed, XRP's adoption could expand across Asia and beyond. Increased liquidity demand from multiple banking systems could drive XRP prices into the $50 to $100 range. Meanwhile, ChatGPT also presented a scenario where XRP could witness full global adoption in the banking system, with central banks and financial institutions leveraging it for liquidity. The chatbot believes XRP could match Swift's daily volume if this occurs, predicting a price surge to $100 to $500 plus. That's GPT. That's ChatGPT thought process. That's what that is. Fuma's got a share screen. My bad.
Just so you all know, Crypto.com was registered in 1993. Isn't that interesting?
Nutty, bro.
That's crazy. It expires in 2034. That just means they paid a long bill. So if you registered in 1993, think about this. They already knew this stuff was coming.
Bro, 93? What the fuck?
Because who would in their mind in 1993? I remember 1993 quite clearly.
So let's say some dick fuck kid put crypto, like registered and bought that domain.
You're not going to do that in 1993.
But what if they did by mistake? Maybe some kid thought the word crypto was cool.
In 1996, I was in college and my friends were in the computer lab at Embry-Riddle trying to register stuff. We weren't thinking about Crypto.com.
Right.
It was funny.
But let's try to use sheep brain mentality. Sheep brain mentality is that any kid could have created that back in the day and actually bought the domain, registered the domain. If that happened,
have internet access.
Well, here we go. If that happened, right. I'm just saying. I know your expertise are spot on. I'm talking about. Let's look at this from a sheep mentality, so we can combat the sheep brain about trying to fucking honestly describe this and break it down in a realistic fashion. Realistically, let's say some kid bought it back in 93. Crypto.com was fucking imagined in the public mind, 2 years ago? 3 years ago? How old is Crow? 3 years old?
5 max, 5, 6
5 max, dude. So let's say they bought it from said kid for a large sum of money. That could be plausible. But the truth is they fucking knew about it back then. So and they've owned it. It's been the same owner since 93 the whole time.
In 1996, I was 18 years old, right? Yeah. I was 18 years old, bro. So you're saying a person who is 3 years, let's say if I was 18, 1993, you say that I was 15 years old. Was I on the internet at 15? Let me think. 15, I started driving at 16. We had internet. We had one modem come into my grandfather's office, and we weren't even thinking about our domain name at all. That even came up. We had AOL. I'm pretty sure we had AOL, and we had one computer that was online, and we used Apple Talk to talk through it. Dude, there was an adult who did this first.
Oh, there it is. E.T. Look at the sauce. He goes, the domain crypto.com was originally registered in 93 by Matt Blaze, a cryptography professor at the University of Pennsylvania, which is probably a fucking insider.
Like I said, an adult had to do that, right?
That's a fucking Gary Gensler at MIT teaching about the benefits of XRP over ETH before he was SEC chair.
But here's the thing I always ask. Why would a professor spend his or her money on this at that time? The professor wasn't hosting a website. Most people, you weren't hosting websites.
Yeah, because if you go back 5 years before that is when David wrote the DLT
DLT patent, 88.
So 88, the shit was already rolling, bro.
Yeah, and it can't
That's
be
5 years after 88. And then you still have Quant that has a patent from the 90s.
Bro,
they did Quant under a different name, but the fucking symbol is Quant.
Bro, that's the thing.
And Quant connects all the blockchains.
Bro. Guarantee that guy's got a security clearance.
Bro, but that's what I'm saying. People Their sheeple fucking brains don't realize that these fucking professors don't become professors unless they're part of the fucking club.
Yeah, man.
They're sucking dick and God knows what else in back party rooms.
Yeah, I guarantee he's got a clearance. He's working on
There's
something.
some fucking weird shit going on. You don't become a fucking professor at Harvard or Yale or all these fucking. You don't do that just being a professor and not knowing. No,
can I hop in real quick?
You're read into that shit. Sorry, go ahead.
We were just talking about Uphold, correct?
Let's take a look
Yeah,
at Uphold.
saying
And I
that
got some bullshit.
bit nominal is the ultra fucking exchange. Uphold is
So I
probably
just got
one of
some.
the.
This is negative, right? But it might be bullish at the same time.
Run it, bro.
So a buddy literally just called me. Good friend of mine joined the XRP Army around 2020. He just got into cold storage. Bless his heart. Whatever. Not going to judge. Just got into cold storage. I got him on the Bifrost. He had no problems. Sent his XRP to Bifrost. Nothing. Didn't. He said he just got the Tangem card. He told me about a couple weeks ago. And I know it has nothing to do with Wheat Say Win or Zum. Uphold, to test it out, because he's like, yep, send $10 at a time, 20 at a time. Uphold charged him $3 to send $10 worth of XRP to his Tangem card. Do you guys have any? Like, he was wondering what the hell. He just called me panicking. I'm like, dude,
you get on Uphold. You get on Uphold. You fucking buy $300 worth of something or $500 worth of something. You're actually getting fucking
bent the fuck up.
$475 worth of something. Like
you're getting upheld.
They're butt fucking you on the fees. Yeah, they uphold your butthole. That's what they do. Yeah.
Hey, he's lucky they didn't give him the gangster talk of whose wallet are you sending it to? Give us their
if he sends out. If he sends out, he gets that whole rigmarole.
Crazy though. Yeah. $10 worth of XRP, and they take almost 1.3 XRP from you.
Bro, that's like
1.4 something XRP for sending that. That's crazy, dude. And to me, though, I was not that bullish till I heard that, bro. There's a shortage, bro. The Greenwich, whatever the hell, Aldrich Vreeland Act, bro. Short on gold, dude. There's a shortage on XRP coming through. Why are these exchanges clamping down and charging me that much of a fucking, taking a whole XRP to send freaking like 8 XRP? That's fucking insane.
Yeah, so IBD cartel out there, I'm gonna tell you something. If you don't have Coinbase One, they are going to beat you silly. If you're not paying $30 a month, when you do a large purchase, they're just, I'm not gonna say it. I'm trying to keep the show not that bad. They will bend you over, put it like that.
Crazy, Fuma? You know what's crazy about that? Fuma, if you buy the low, so say you buy the low on Coinbase, right?
Ain't no low on Coinbase.
And then you sell the high within a week. Say within, right now, like a local time, you buy the low, you wait for it to dip to $1.90, whatever. You sell at $2.20. You basically just broke even. That's what Coinbase is doing to you.
The key is you take it off Coinbase.
That's a
you take it off Coinbase and you do it in a DeFi. The key is you got to take it off Coinbase and do it DeFi. Do it natively on a ledger if you're going to do that type of activities.
I found like Uphold was screwing me back in the day. Like, I think this was 2021. Like, I could move off BitTrue, I could move off my Coinbase, but the shit I had on Uphold, they made me wait. There was like it was like all of a sudden now it's like, before it was instant. Now it's like they want me to wait. It took like a day or something. I'm like, what the hell's going on there? And Uphold is also the exchange that I linked my BAT tokens through. So like if you had the Brave browser, you would use Uphold. And then also, I know Uncle Buster, he knows. And then there was also for a little time period it was like a pre-run global ID. And that's how you got the first ever XRP credit card. But it wasn't a credit card, it was a debit card through Uphold and through Real ID. And I know what's his name's James crypto dude. His name.
James Rule.
James Rule.
Yeah, James Rule was on there. I was in his group on there, but then all that shit went away. Like I tried to log in, it's gone now. But you had to go through Uphold to get that real ID, and you also had to go through Uphold to get the BAT token. When you used a Brave browser, it would go right into your Uphold account. So Uphold is locked in, but it's the Wild Wild West. You're going to get bent over. You know, like if you don't learn there's ways around maneuvering your crypto, like these guys know, like this is.
What you're paying for is the ease of use. If you don't want to learn how to use all the other stuff, ease of use will get you beat down. Right? But guess what? We're just accumulating slowly and surely. But it'll rock.
But
it
even
off.
when Uphold did the 60-day thing, that was like, I didn't like that, where they hold it for 60 days, depending on how you bought it. But you know,
I know
that
why
probably
they
gave
done
them a bigger balance, you know, more controllable balance by knowing this money's sitting here, this many's sitting here. You know, they got a fucking spreadsheet of telling them every day
never had
what's
to
unlocked,
take a picture,
you know,
for Coinbase or Kraken. I never had to take a picture of my face holding up a piece of paper that I wrote out whatever the fuck on and sent it to them.
I've done that shit, bro. That's
Has anybody signed up for Botanical or Bitnomial? Sounds safer than any exchange like Uphold, Coinbase. Well, here's the thing.
Yet.
Uphold's based out of the UK, okay? It's that fucking Simon, whatever the fuck owns it, or runs it, the CEO. Bitnominal, the shit that's going on, whatever. Like, is it? No, it's fucking UK, bro.
Okay.
That guy's got a British accent. That's all I know. But what I'm saying is, yes, in the early days, it was one of the exchanges that never delisted XRP. And that's why, I believe that's why it got in our favor as far as XRP army. But at the end of the day, this Bitnominal shit is CFTC backed and it's American, which is nuts. So I don't know, bro. Like, who the fuck knows?
Is it?
Dude, Bitnominal?
Is it?
Sounds like they combined Bitcoin and Phenomenal.
Is it if they want you to pay the taxes?
Yeah, bro. Maybe it's a trap where you get in on that American exchange.
Dude,
and
doesn't it sound fucked?
It's a fast track to IRS.
Get your shit off the fucking exchange. Fucking shove it up your fucking ass for 5 years and hide away.
Bro, it's
Papa's on deck with years.
He had this cold storage. He had it in his ass. He had it in his ass for 7 years. 7 years.
Gave this to give it to you. For all you don't know, that's Pulp Fiction, people. One of the greatest movies ever created.
That's twice today, because there was also another reference earlier about the bowl of rice. But
oh my goodness.
My goodness.
Pulp Fiction. Classic.
Bro, Ellie. Bro,
I feel
Ellie's
like crypto's kind of like
instincts.
Pulp Fiction, dude.
Yeah,
you know?
Ellie's got some strong instincts. He goes, I said it months ago, wait until Uphold goes belly up. That's fucking scary, bro. And Crow,
dude,
SBF
Ellie,
buying...
you weird fuck. What is with your PFP?
I always felt like
a broom.
The hot air balloon locks them in for me, like to where they're bigger. I mean,
that was the Riddler.
Right. Ellie has a good ass intuition, Brown, but
yeah,
that'd be bad for crypto, man.
Yeah,
you know.
But if Uphold not, so here's how I think it doesn't. I get it. It would be bad in general, but when you got stuff like these guys, was it Bitnomial coming out that was formed years ago by some professor, and now the CFTC endorsed it. It tells me like it's just like pawns, like it's chess, right? Sam Bankman-Fried was a pawn. Everybody thought that was, he's so smart and he's picking his nose. Oh, he must be a genius. He picked his nose in an executive conference call. Oh my God, he's playing video games. Oh, he's a moron. He's a patsy, right? He's a trader. Don't get me wrong. He's smart in trading, but running a corporation though. So you toss him to the fire. You mysteriously find all the money and you find a surplus but he's still in jail, right? Don't worry
You know,
about
it's
that.
funny.
Before
you
guys
bring
are all
up
running
video
around,
game.
it's
It's funny that you bring up video game. Here's a little personal synchronicity. I'm a Fortnite guy, right? If you take a screenshot on Fortnite or whatever, it's stored as an aux address. To me, that screams Ethereum, right? Screams the game's already on blockchain. They're teaching kids that they can buy these skins and these suits with these things called V-Bucks, basically virtual money, right? That you earn or that you have to pay real money for. I saw that when I first got on, like, oh, this is kind of getting that trend going, right? But this season, this new season right now, there's all these hot air fucking balloons, bro, that going around.
Mm-hmm.
So there's the symbology.
Yeah.
Even even the Solo was, because Solo is going to be part of this tokenization shit. But back in the day, it was Coinfield, which was fucking Canadian exchange or some shit. But the original Coinfield homepage was just a fucking field of hot air balloons, man. And then they launched about the same time as Uphold. But then I haven't heard shit about Coinfield. I don't know anything. But Solo's still talking about tokenizing the stock market. So,
Well, okay,
but to me,
so-
hot air balloons is a good thing. Like, but that's
Bro,
the real
but
shit.
think about it too,
I
Buster.
agree, but
What makes a hot air balloon go up?
hot air.
I mean,
You
think
blowing
about
hot
it.
air.
Think of
You
gas.
blowing hot air, man.
I mean,
No, but here's the thing. So fucking Bitnominal was in the fucking back pocket since when, Fuma? 2013. When was that?
1993.
93. 90 fucking 3. Bitnominal. At least the domain.
Yeah.
So
think about that.
Bitnominal comes out of fucking nowhere, left field, right before moon.
But who in
What makes you
1993
think smart contracts aren't going to come out of nowhere? What makes you think crypto fucking cyber attack doesn't happen? All exchanges are gone. Get wiped out, whatever the fuck, go belly up or whatever. And then Bitnominal's in there to save the fucking day. That's what somebody had just said in the chat.
I could make a comment that's probably going to get this show killed. So I
Kill
won't
it, bro.
say.
Try to kill it. I dare you.
If I was a bad
Try
entity,
to kill it, bro.
If I was a bad entity and I want to inflict damage, I would go after Cloudflare. And the reason why is you guys saw a couple weeks ago when Cloudflare had problems, all the different services that went down on the internet. They are a choke point. They're a phenomenal company as far as blocking DDoS and all that stuff and encrypting DNS and all that type of stuff. But there are some, how can I say this? There are some places that bad people are targeting, and we're seeing that already. So,
But I
wouldn't
don't
do it.
know, bro.
The Cloudflare is
I
a
don't know.
phenomenal team, but man, like I said, as far as cyber attacks, I think that the cyber attacks are just ramping up to be more and more.
Maybe
It's
we
just-
spec bull run. All the exchanges are on board. Everything's selling. Everything's working right. They want all the money. They get a bunch of coins back. And then maybe towards the end of 2026, after we're spec running out of control, then we start fucking having cyber attacks.
Yeah,
they said-
remember when
they
they had the
said-
Wild Wild West?
2027, January 2027 is a cyber attack. I mean,
now to
somebody-
avoid the cyber
somebody said
attack,
that.
something's not simple. Something can be done, but a lot of companies and a lot of institutions are slow on it.
It's
They
the
need to
same people who are ensuring, like just back in the day when America was developing with the railroads and all the fucking bad guys that were fucking hijacking and robbing, and then the fucking bigwigs sold them insurance. You don't think those bad fucking guys work for the big guys who were selling fucking insurance? That's the same shit. The cyber attack is literally just to fuck the little guy. It's like,
I
oh,
think-
cyber attack. We got your bags. Sorry.
Cyber
It's
attacks,
to
a lot of
further
cyber attacks-
solidify governmental control of exchanges.
So I'm going to
Sure.
say this to you guys, so you'll love this one. A lot of the cyber attacks can go away if companies switched over to IP version 6 instead of using IP version 4. And I'm not going to touch that one anymore.
Why don't you put a tutorial on your channel? Fula?
I'm not talking about that on my channel. We all know Everybody knows we should be using IPv6. Everybody knows that. When you guys get a chance, go look up IPv4 versus IPv6. You can chat GPT it. And what are the advantages of IPv6? Just go look at it. And then take a look on why software people aren't developing their software to work with IPv6.
So is that IP? Does that mean IP as in where you are located, your IP address?
Yeah, IP version
encryption of that.
Yeah, go look at IP version 6, and the majority of us are using IPv4. Some of the internet carriers are using 6 and 4. But look at on the internal side of your network, that's the LAN. Why aren't people using IPv6? And why aren't all the service providers using IPv6? Go look at that stuff. You guys are going to be like, what the?
So essentially,
This can
what
be
you're
avoided?
alluding,
Yeah, it really
what you're
can.
alluding to is that a cyber attack is fucking inevitable.
It's inevitable. DDoS
Or
attack,
is it imminent?
inevitable.
Both. Inimitable.
And we get them all the time.
Inimitable.
We get them all the time, but a lot of stuff,
Inimitable.
yeah, a lot of the stuff can be fixed if everybody starts switching over to version 6.
Which they will fix after the cyber attack. And then government will control all exchanges, and you will be butt-fuck probed from
Now-
taxing
now
crypto
they can do it.
taxation.
They can probably,
Klausterized.
they can pass legislation that says if you're an ISP, you must use IPv6. If you're a software producing in the COTS market, you got to be IPv6 compatible, and go that route with it. You actually have on your home router, if you have the right one, you can go in there and see that IPv6 is there.
Can I be fun about it, Fuma?
Go ahead.
It just makes it easier for the smart machine, smart learning to have access to all the data. That's all it is to me. Obviously, it's a little bit more encrypted, right?
Yeah, it really is.
But that's because it gives the AI easier access, and the AI is encrypting it. So it's just giving the information to the beast. I mean, anyone's going to hack. It's not as easy to hack, but who are you really scared of hacking your shit? You know?
Well, at least change critical infrastructure over to IPv6.
I mean, they could fucking, you got a cloud like storage. They could put a bunch of fucking bullshit in there and say it was you. They could fucking, have you guys seen that dude now? He's pranking people with AI. Like he walks up in the store and he's like, bro, and he shows the footage and the guy's like, what? And it's like, he's just chilling and he's like, some guy just touched you or whatever. Or the other guy's like, pulls up his shirt and he's like, rubs his tit. He's like, I never did that.
To give you guys a heads up,
My
Uphold,
bad.
the name was registered in 1998. That's interesting. So somebody registered it, and I guess Uphold bought it. I don't know. Let's look at Coinbase real quick. When were they? Who bought their name? What year? What year was Coinbase? Coinbase isn't that bad. It was 2011. That sounds more in line. You see what I'm saying? I'm getting into crypto. Is everybody okay? Everyone seems petrified.
I think we're all simultaneously distracted.
Oh, reading the chat.
Yeah.
Like, what the heck?
You guys all see this? List all virtual currency you own or in which you have a financial interest. For example, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Ripple, etc. Attach a statement with each currency's public key and who has access to the private key. Tax documents from the IRS. What kind of shit is this? Self-doxing, utter nonsense, real Donald Trump. Why is the IRS news talking or asking for this kind of information? And then Tony Edwards chimes in. He goes, this is bullshit. Why do I need to list my holdings? I should only report when I conduct a taxable event like a sale or a swap. I don't know about you, but I got into a boating accident 5 years ago. I have amnesia from it.
I'm anti-crypto. I've been sending crypto to black hole addresses.
Bro, I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
How about that?
What's
Black
crypto?
hole addresses.
What's crypto?
Honestly, they shouldn't need help, bro, because you can send it to Zum, but they're gonna run you down to the cold storage. They're gonna know which one's your cold storage. You ain't getting out of that. So
In
you
an
don't have to tell them
instant,
shit.
AI, it knows.
The system knows, man. They you know.
I think that's why these big data centers are going in the way they are right now, right? These huge data centers. Pammy was making a comment about some of the stuff he was dropping off. I think they're going to just try to use AI and bulldoze through all these transactions and be like, we got you. You know. All right, you got me. I'll pay my taxes.
Papa's chilling. How cold is it there, Papa? You're muted. No mic.
Muted. I was expecting him to blow smoke out of his mouth, like, you know, when it's so cold, the chill just comes out.
Like that.
Yeah, you know, like below 40 degrees, not gonna 40.
It was 20 last time he was in his cabin.
Really? We still can't hear you.
Bro. Yeah, something's about to go down. It just, is it now? Is it beginning of 26? It can't go into fucking summer of 26. Like, that's just stupid. You know what I mean? Everyone, or go back to Chris. What was that again?
Yeah, I got a little bit on Caleb. I got a little bit on there.
On Caleb.
That's
Everyone
my
on this channel is
I
all
trust.
still cold storage up, right? Anyone part of Caleb, I trust, or others? Yeah, I think we all fuck with the portions of all of that. So in a way,
but I don't mess with heart. Well, I'm not keeping everything. I'm not getting Voyagered ever again.
Right.
Get Voyagered. Was that other one that the other scammy guys? I forgot the name of them.
Celsius?
Yeah, Celsius. And then they're like, we're going to start another exchange.
Don't forget that, Fuma. Hey, you
I'm not now. Life. It was trauma, right?
Bro, Zach Brown band went full satanic fucking show. Zach Brown, you know, the country on a chicken fry. On a Friday night. It's all right. That guy. He fucking went full Satanism at the Las Vegas Sphere concert. Like, you don't get rich unless you sign a deal with the devil. Like, that's how it works. Try not to idolatrize all the idolatry Satanist puppets. Try not to worship them.
I tell you, people, it's going to be good. Yeah, I'm interested in something.
Today's Pearl Harbor Day.
Ripple.com was registered in 1998.
Shout out to all the vets that lost their lives in Pearl Harbor. Fuck you, Deep State, for running that psyop.
Amazon. Stupid Amazon.
It's 10 years after.
10 years after what?
That's what I was thinking. After DLT.
Oh, yeah, 10 years after the 88 patent for the
88
distributed
patent.
ledger from our good buddy
Schwartz.
Uncle Davey.
Schwartz was like talking about making bitches squirt and shit on Twitter like 2 days ago. Talking about marrying Pokemons and catching Squirtle. Crazy shit, bro. Schwartz is getting nutty.
Dude, I can't even pay
He's always
attention
been
to any
nutty.
of his shit anymore, bro. All I know is I met someone that went to Antarctica. Pretty fucking badass. Get that off your bucket list, if you will.
Ooh, today is the day my father died in 2020. COVID casualty. Damn, Chris, we're sorry.
Yeah, that sucks, bro.
Sorry to hear that, brother. Should I sign up for this Bitnomial and do a review for everybody?
I think you should, bro. I think you should.
Yeah, I'm
Fuck
gonna
it.
do it.
Fuck it. Do it live. We're fucking live. Do it live.
That
I
Bill
thought about
O'Reilly.
see my password when I type it in. Do it live, man. Do it. I'll sign up for it.
Yeah.
Jeez. I feel like a test dummy some days on crypto.
Bro, I wonder what's gonna happen, bro. Like shit is so bonkers right now. Like how in the fuck? Yeah, sure, AI will track all of our wallets and all that shit, but like, are they really gonna? They're gonna need that those 35,000 IRS agents to fucking track every fucking off-grid fucking crypto bro. Like,
well, I don't think they're gonna do it really because they don't want themselves tracked. I think this is like the Hillary Clinton. When she was talking crap to Donald Trump, you avoided taxes. You avoided taxes. Like, I just did what your friends did. Why didn't you fix the taxes? How dare you? How dare you?
bro,
how dare you rob us of our future? Like, yo, what are you talking about? You could have closed that loophole as a senator.
they're really trying to push this like fucking track and trace fucking new world, and like, dude, the majority of the people are not for it, bro. They're for like Apple Watches and like they're getting track and trace without even realizing it. But like once the public comes like to like a come to Jesus moment about like how bad the surveillance is, like you think there's gonna be some real fight back, dude? Like
I don't know, man.
You think people are dude, it's gonna be nutty, bro. Like
it's real nutty that like you'll have a conversation. I could be like, Berserker, let's go get a barbecue pit. You're like, no, I don't want any barbecue pits. I want a mosh pit.
No,
like,
get an egg
on your phone. Someone's trying to sell you a barbecue pit,
bro.
Right?
But here's the thing: on every app and every query, there's barbecue pit ads. It's not just one app, Facebook or something. No, it's every one of them. Twitter runs something in your fucking timeline, and then you got something on Facebook, and then you go in the living room, turn on the TV. There's fucking barbecue pits. Like, dude, it is pervasive.
Yeah,
it's
bro,
everywhere. Yeah.
So I saw this thing on YouTube. It was like a 5-minute video, and it was about this guy
Later, Remy.
in New York who was a whistleblower back in the day, and he's like, yeah, he called everything, right? He said the judges, the cops, everyone's in on it, right? And they're all mafioso, whatever. And this guy like blew the whistle. So then there was this fucking cop that fucking threatened this dude, right? He's like, you better not fucking shut him down. So this guy like put him on blast or whatever. The cop that threatened this dude actually was I believe cellmate with fucking Epstein, bro.
I believe it. I'm not surprised by any of those connections anymore.
But even like they've got so much data on us already, like they know what you're looking at, they know what you're saying. Right now, they're working on what you're thinking. I think all this data is to know predictive thinking before you even think it. It's already going to know, you know?
Yeah, and the people they're going to go after are the ones that they can't like affect. Wow, we can't fucking get this guy to fucking go along with it.
Go along to get along.
It's the same thing. Twist your fucking arm.
Links in the chat. Papa, you got vocals. Also, GDLT is in the chat. What's up, pimp? Go ahead. Go ahead, Papa. You got vocals?
That's weird.
I did, I think. Do I now?
Hey, there he is.
What's
there
the
he is.
What's a mobile?
I'm rugged.
No, vocals.
Am I rugged?
No, you're good now.
Nope, you're good, bro.
I gotta pee. I'll be back.
You're gooch.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
How you been, Papa?
Had to climb on the roof and wipe Elon's machine off. Good. Other than fighting snow now, but
XRP plumbing. Look up crypto communists, crypto Jews. Good reads. Go ahead, Papa.
Did we talk about? I missed most of the first part of the show. I was just getting home. Did we talk about J.P. Morgan moving to Singapore?
Are you serious?
No. Let me look that up real quick and see what I'm sure.
They moved about 75% of their gold desk over to Singapore overnight almost.
Traitor.
Traitor. Fuck bit whatever. What is it? Bit fucking what's it called? You guys? Bit nominal? What about bit true?
I like BitTrue, bro. BitTrue did me good, man. Like after OG Binance, you couldn't get on that no more. BitTrue to me was like a wannabe OG Binance, but you know, you could trade, pay, you know, very little fees. BitTrue's been solid, man.
Yeah, and now
Actually, I was talking about this last night with all the power piggies. They didn't rug nobody. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
even with
they're mostly XRP Ledger too. Like their whole platform is basically ran with that backdoor plumbing. The thing that's weird though is like now the exchanges as Americans that we can use to trade on, they have weird, sketchy names like Hotcoin. Like, why is it got to be called Hotcoin? You know what I mean?
Bro, Chenzo's on deck. What's this?
What's up, guys?
JP Morgan Singapore Trading Desk relocation, strategic market analysis. Let's see. When major institutions consider relocating core operations such as JP Morgan Trading Desk move to Singapore, the implications extend far beyond simple cost calculations. It's a bunch of fucking hoogaloo. What's your word?
Boogly.
Boogly. Singapore's emergence as a precious metals hub reflects broader. Singapore is also like crypto capital too, or becoming crypto capital. Shifts in international finance where Asian markets increasingly challenge Western dominance. This transformation occurs against the backdrop of evolving investor behavior, technological disruption, and change in regulatory landscapes that collectively to redefine how precious metals trading operates on a global scale. Yeah, this shit's about to
yeah, XTC is Singapore. There you go. I was gonna say Solana, but Solana is American, isn't it?
Yeah.
What do you think, Chenzo? What do you got?
Singapore is the financial capital of the East.
Damn, that's a statement.
No.
Papa, that's a big statement.
Yeah, I just pulled up some just simple facts here. Let's go
simple
ahead.
Facts. Are they bright like the future of GDLT?
Like GDLT in the Blue Castle, baby.
I didn't even see you. G, what's up, man?
Big
What up,
green.
y'all?
Chillbillies. We're just a bunch of chillbillies.
So
Nice,
the history of Singapore in relation to global market. Singapore's global market history is a story of strategic reinvention. I don't know how to read. I'm sorry. Whatever. From a British colonial trading post in 1819 to an industrial powerhouse in the 60s and 70s in a knowledge-based economy. Singapore has long been the place for the balancing, right?
Yeah.
I'd like to dig deeper into that. GDLT, you probably are smarter than me on that. What you got, boss?
I mean, you know who's based out of Singapore? Dragonfly FinTech. The big star.
Is that
the CBDC Tech Sprint winner 2022?
Is that the Dragon Chain, bro?
No, that's the XPX, man. That's the Sirius chain.
XPX. Okay.
Chris says
they're
SEC
based out of Singapore.
Bullish.
I have Globiance holding all my XDC. They've been locking everybody's XDC for like over a year.
And that's why we, only chip away and, don't overinvest into low cap projects that are just L2s of the L1s.
Yeah, the only reason I put my XDC into Globiance is because Decent Wallet was giving away GBEX several years ago. So I thought, oh, if Decent is teaming up with GBEX, they must be legit. But
it's a trap.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to say it.
It's a trap. It's a trap. God, Zucker, you've rubbed off on me so much.
No, let's fucking go, dude.
You know who was also the judge or the head of the 2022 CBDC Tech Sprint? Monetary Authority of Singapore. I'm sure E4 loves hearing that.
Ooh-wee.
Dude,
Ooh,
I gotta. I'm moving there.
Bro, what do you know about
That's a
Bitnominal?
shit place to live.
What's up right now, GDLT? Have you done some deep dives into Bitnominal? That whole CFTC, Carolyn Pham, like spot trading exchange out of fucking nowhere that apparently registered their trademark or their shit back in what, 93? Oh no, that was crypto.com. What was Bitnominal?
I have no clue what you're talking about.
2014. Bitnominal, bro. Bitnominal fucking exchange that CFTC is that fucking BG is behind, and Carolyn Pham of CFTC is behind, and it's all approved and good to go. It's a spot trading exchange called Bitnominal. And fucking
is it a decentralized exchange or is it centralized?
It's centralized with the US government. It's the first.
I don't care about it.
It's a CFTC backed fucking exchange called Bitnominal.
I don't care about it.
And BG is all up in it. BG and Carolyn Pham are all up in it.
I don't care about it. Decentralized.
I just tried signing up for it.
BG's got his hands in a lot of pies, man. He even invested in Filecoin and other things as well. You know, BG's going to do what BG feels is right.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah.
Ooh-wee.
As long as he's just doing well with Ripple, man, that's all I care about.
Roger that.
Yeah.
XDX price.
That's unlike G to say that. Is this real? Is this the real GDLT? Somebody blink twice.
We need you to be bullish, G. We need you to be bullish.
Dude, I'm bullish. I'm bullish on the infrastructure cryptos. I'm not bullish on anything centralized whatsoever. I don't care about anything that has a central point of failure won't survive in the future.
Bro, but ZERPs are fucking centralized. It's all get back. It's the banker's coin, don't you know?
No, we know ZERPs are decentralized, man. We know XRP is decentralized. We just, I get you.
Yeah. I'm just saying, dude, there's some fucking shit going on. I'm just like stoked because it seems like clarity might be quicker and sooner than we think. You know
it's going to be 2 years. It's going to be 2027, probably near the end of 2027. We got time.
Wasn't January 2027 cyber attack like the premise,
right.
the symbolism?
How does a cyber attack happen? Because there's a lack of regulations, right? The traditional financial system gets compromised after the cyber attack. Oh crap, we need regulations around the internet and crypto. Bam.
IPv4 versus IPv6. Ooh-wee.
I mean, exciting times, man. I mean, you know, we all want things to happen so fast because we're like, we'll receive the information and we're like, how could they just not switch over to this like right now, right away? Like it would help them out so much. No, you know, they got to play the game. We the people got to demand the solution. We got to be on board with the government. We can't be anti-government mentality. The government's going to be like, hey, do you guys want digital ID? Right now we don't. But once, you know, everything gets compromised and our data gets leaked, hey, give us freaking digital ID. Give us biometric freaking data. Give it that type of stuff, right? We'll change our minds real quick on digital ID. Very, very quick.
Sense. Where's Nerdy, bro? You guys could hug each other right now.
Hey, it dude.
You're making a lot of sense. You and Nerdy, bro.
I think the regulations are coming, bro. I don't think
but I don't want to wait till fucking 28. Do I matter? No, I don't.
No, I mean, yeah, and it's great. I mean, if you don't like, if you're anti, like, you know, regulator, anti-government, digital assets is not the way to go. You get traced through this type of stuff. Even if you have Monero in the future digital asset system that's all ISO 20022, you know, you're just going to be a criminal, right? You'll just be considered a criminal.
Brooks wants cash.
You just said that you want.
If you're worried about it, you're a criminal.
You want decentralized.
If you're worried about it, you're a fucking criminal. That's why I'm down. Fuck you. Fucking put a fucking whatever the fuck. I want to know who the fuck's who. You're fucked up. You fucked up. I want to know where you're at. What the fuck's going on? I don't want you around my family stealing my shit. I'm down. Fuck it.
So, but G is interested in decentralized DeFi, right? But when you're saying you don't care about the centralized world of it, you're also in the same breath saying that once cyber attack happens, everything will be government backed, centralized digital ID up your
No,
bum
but
hole.
there won't be.
It's like Brad said.
But there
you can't
there
just
won't
take
be
over the tanks in the
the
industry.
systems within it. The systems within it will be decentralized. There will decentralization just means there's no central point of failure, no central point of attack, no central point of compromise. That's that's going to massively benefit everybody, not only just the governments, obviously the governments and banks, but digital ID will also be a decentralized thing. It won't be something that there's a central point of failure where they can hack your digital ID.
Did you watch earlier? I brought up the what is it, Aldrich and Vreeland Act from like 1908 or whatever. I don't know if you looked into that, but what you're saying kind of brings it back full circle in my mind. Where decentralized money is based on the economy is different, but it's based on the individual's production of profit, what they can make, what they can produce. It puts the power of the money in the hands, but we still need a centralized system of regulation.
Right. Well, we still need regulations in general for the players to do their thing and play, but obviously regulators, whatever you think about them, they're doing it for our safety and our security, right? It's always about our safety and our security. So, it's just the way that it is, and they sell you
scary sounding, G.
Hey man, it's scary until like you freaking get a hack in the traditional financial system or a deep fake that happens to you, and then you go, like you were just saying earlier, I'll play ball. I don't want to know that I'm freaking, my identity is being used for stuff that I don't know about and all that type of stuff. Like, hell, dude, you got social media platforms today that are centralized systems, centralized points of failure that are consuming all your data, not even paying you for your data. And you're going to get freaking screwed over when that data gets leaked. You're going to be demanding social media and metaverse are regulated, are decentralized, no centralized point of failure, that it has digital ID involved. So that shit doesn't happen again, right?
I agree 100%. But who's
it's
the regulator?
to us.
Who's the one controlling the algorithm? That needs to be decentralized, and that's where I believe DAOs and governance tokens come into play.
Well, yeah, but either way, they'll still be traceable through ISO 20022. Everything will be traced. It's going to be a mandatory thing for your security and for your safety. We're the old heads. We're going to think this is a dystopian future. This stuff isn't for us. We're like, if you're like 30 and older, this stuff isn't for us. It's for the 10-year-olds. It's for the 1-year-olds who are already growing up with AI and communicating with AI in front of them. They're going to trust this stuff and these implementations more than we will. We're going to be the ones telling them, oh, back in my day, I used to do this and this and this. And then they'll be telling you, well, in today, I'm a billionaire and you're just, what, a thousandaire still trying to work in the old way, right? But luckily, we're going to have digital assets. So we'll be like, hey, dude, I'm a multi-billionaire.
Any
Calm
fucking
down.
business you want now with AI. Oh, I want to open this kind of business. ChatGPT. Yeah. I don't know shit about pest control. Right? But I can open a pest control business and know everything. Oh, this person just called. They have this fucking rodent or this bug. Do, boom, show up and solve it.
Yeah, like Neo. I know Kung Fu, right?
Get the download.
Tank, I need a program to fly a A1C helicopter now. Or whatever the fuck those helicopters are called. Instant download. Yeah,
dude,
I mean, that's a good point, G, that you bring that up. It's not for us. We're the old dogs.
I think we're further into it. I'm with Chevy, man. These regulations are about to happen, and that's about to spur off some shit.
It's just a trip when you think about cyber attack, because
I don't think regulations happen until cyber event, personally.
And I think too, with what's going on with the gold standard and with America and the bonds, and with all these tariffs, is relative to that. Like when Christine Lagarde said, we're encouraging them to spend more money, increase the debt, right? And then the tariffs come out. Like, I believe in order to level the playing field, you have to get all these nations on board, and they're not on board yet because they remember the history, right? They don't want America being the fucking main one. So there has to be something, like you said, G. There has to be something where it's like, oh fuck, now we have to.
Yep.
But I don't think the nations are just at the point to where everybody involved has been in this already.
Yeah, they already know what they're doing. But once again, they have to cause the problem, seem like they don't know what they're doing, acting like they're just like improving, just going with the moment, going with the flow. But
I think they were signed up when Trump went around the world in like 2016. He went around the world with the fucking pedal pictures
there you go.
and all this shit. Be like, no, bro, you signing up to the Ripple Net.
It's the
Sign that. You see what I got here?
Tiptoe.
So I think he signed up everybody then.
Yeah.
To where
and what's it called? Chris Larson, Brad Garlinghouse, they've talked about 90%. This era of crypto is not forever, you guys. Like crypto in general is just mostly speculation. 100% or 99% is speculation. What drives the speculation is the inflation of the dollar, right? Are trying to invest in something that doesn't inflate like the dollar, that's deflationary, right? But what happens if the dollar gets pegged to gold, something that has been reliable for humanity for 5,000 plus freaking years? Then all of a sudden, sentiment and speculation goes back into fiat, and people, 90% of people are familiar with fiat. They already have security systems that are backed off of that. They don't have to maintain a private key, don't have to do all this complicated stuff. Nobody wants to freaking invest in crypto, dude. If they would have been doing it by now, right? Nobody freaking cares about digital assets. They just want to keep using their US dollar. They want to keep using their yen. And hell, if you get to use your US dollar when you go to China and it converts into yen, even better. It's like a seamless experience, instant conversion of the currency without having to go to a place to get like different bills and all that type of stuff. Like this is the type of future they're pushing it towards. It's a gold-backed CBDC system, fiat-backed system. That's why Chris Larson has said fiat will get stronger. Fiat will get stronger with the XRPL, right? I'm not going to freaking, dude, this guy is the behind the closed doors dude. I'm not going to try to act like I know more than freaking Chris Larson. If he is saying fiat will get stronger, or if DJT is saying we can go to maybe gold-backed fiat in a cryptocurrency sort of way, I'm going to be listening. I'm not going to be trying to fight against that.
I don't think we can fight against it. We have these opinions of old world, privacy and shit, but honestly, it's just going to happen despite everybody. Regs happen. DB Crypto goes, regs will happen by do this or you're out of the system. Like,
yeah. And why do you think, Sorry, just really quick. Why do you think, like, when they talk about XRP, they don't talk about it as an investment vehicle? They always say this isn't something that you speculate on. It's about the utility of the digital asset. What does that mean? It's meaning that these digital assets will be infrastructure that nobody even freaking knows they're using, right? They're not going to know that XRP is being used in the back end for the conversion of these digital currencies or these CBDCs that are going down. They're just going to be, it's the utility will drive the price. It's not about a speculative asset that's going to go up in price. It's going to be the overall utility of the infrastructure that these enterprises, these banks, these businesses, the regulated institutions are going to be doing, And then the big money, not just us, the people, oh yeah, us the people can change the game and all that type of stuff. Hey, I'm hopeful in humanity in the long term, because I think our obsession with technology is going to reach a peak, and we're going to have to learn a very, very hard lesson about it. And that, maybe we got a little bit overly obsessed with tech, right? But that's going to be, probably after our lifetimes, unfortunately. So during our lifetime, this is what it is.
Don't you think like a cyber attack, it'd be more of a cyber attack on the old system than the new system, because there's
exactly, dude, the traditional financial system.
Yeah, so we're due. It's close.
Yeah, especially if you're in infrastructure cryptos and not just like, this crypto is better than gold. This crypto, is great on speculation and hype. Like, it's not about that anymore in this new system.
Ooh-wee. We got the link in the chat, guys. You want to join us, talk shop. We got Chenzo on deck, GDLT, E4, Fumba Boys, and ZRK Buster. Welcome to Coffee Time. We love you.
I love coffee time. We could talk about everything.
I was thinking about watching the water, Fuma. What do you think? You watching the
People
water?
are watching water. You say so many
Always
things.
gotta watch the water.
You better watch the water now.
Shoot.
Speaking of water, they're going to make, you know how Klaus Schwab said you'll own nothing and be happy?
Mhm.
After this cyber event and after some climate event that's going to happen, they're going to make you very conscious of your waste. The AI is going to reward you for either being a good participant in the global economy and the health of the earth, or you're going to get penalized for being wasteful. Oh, you're driving a gas car? Okay, your gas prices are going to go up. You're also not going to be able to get this loan. You're also not going to be able to do this, right? They're going to limit you and force you into the direction of being an eco-friendly participant and being a good do-gooder because they don't know what the gray area is. You're either naughty or nice in this future.
That's why I try.
In reality, though,
a lot of poop.
The saying in itself, "You'll own nothing and be happy," is also showing them that we haven't woke up, because nobody should really care about owning anything. As long as we have the need to own something, we're telling them we're not spiritually awake, right?
Yeah.
And that it pisses most people off. Like ZRK the other day was like talking about he owned all the fucking songs, right? But as long as we feel the need to own anything, it's when we don't feel the need to own anything, then they know they're in trouble. But right now we're all pissed off because, what do you mean? Well, I'm not going to own anything. I'm going to be happy. Like, that shouldn't make you angry. You just got
so what's crazy
out of that.
But you know, obviously, like, you free yourself from within. It's not going to be these outside items and things like that are going to free you, you know, mentally and spiritually and stuff like that. But what I think he's saying is basically like, you won't need to own your own car. You're going to just be using autonomous vehicles on demand. It'll show up outside of your house on time, deliver you on time. Owning a car is going to be too expensive for you. So in this new future, you won't even own a car. Food will be delivered to you. You won't be providing your own food. You won't be able to, you know, like, there's going to be, that's what I'm interpreting, like, you'll own nothing and be happy. It's like everything will just be brought to you by machines or provided to you by the AI. You don't have to put effort into anything. You know why? Because that keeps a weak human race. That keeps a weak-minded, weak spiritually, weak physically human race. You won't have the motivation to rebel because all your services are provided for, right? Like he says in Network, right? In the future where everybody, you know, the world is a business, Mr. Beal, right? That guy, he talks about how, you know, everybody, all dissatisfaction will be satisfied, right? You won't have a reason to rebel in the system whatsoever. And you're going to be too weak-minded and too physically weak because they don't want people who are strong whatsoever. They, you know, that's why there's such a push on like tech as well as like, oh yeah, use tech for everything. So then you don't have to put in the work and actually strengthen your will, right? To do these things.
What's the most, so we're talking about liquidity. It's all coming out of Singapore, right? I'm sharing the screen.
Copy
here.
that.
But what's weird is that water is scarce. And it's imported to Malaysia. So other than that, Singapore is pretty badass, right?
Yep.
But the only thing, you got to watch the water here. The water is scarce, but it's the busiest port.
What did the guy at the end of The Big Short say? You remember the post credits of the Big Short where it talks about that investor guy, and he says, you know what? Now he's just focused on investing in water.
Yep.
He knows what's coming, dude.
Why is it called liquidity? Why is it Ripple? You know?
Right? Why are they called drops?
Why are they
People will be fighting for drops. The Dune movies are already pre-programming you to, when you spit, wow, that's a sign of respect. You're willing to waste your water on me. Wow. You know, they're blown away when somebody spits. That's a sign of respect in the Dune world. That's how crazy up and down this world's going to be. You're going to learn to preserve. You're not going to be wasteful
genius,
anymore.
bro.
You're going to preserve.
What a genius, G.
Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Canada got the water.
I don't want to go like biblical on this, but I think of like a scripture. It's Abraham's bosom. I think it's Luke something. And it's like basically like the rich man is on one side of this chasm, and then the other man, I believe his name was Lazarus, and the rich man's like, Lazarus, please just touch my tongue with a small amount of water. Because it's dried up.
Yeah, bro. Dude from Easy A saying, I can't wait for Trump to install Kevin Hassett, who will do whatever Trump wants as his next Fed chair. 2026 is going to be epic. So Fed chair's changing soon. Who fucking knows, dude? You know what I mean? Deaton's updating link 2. Judge approves plan and disclosure. What next? So link 2 is still going through the motions with the fucking Deaton shit. Yeah, bro.
Or give us glory.
When there is no scarcity, who the fuck wants to participate in a society like this? Not me. Right? So maybe we
like
need
that.
something to fight against. Sorry, go ahead.
The aliens are coming.
If anything, you know, the conscious.
Dang, they're already kicking me out for the stuff I'm saying, dude. What the heck?
Ooh-wee.
I'm telling you. Yeah,
I was going to say, G, when you first jumped on, bro, you sounded nervous, buddy. I hope you're all right. Like, you sound a little trembly. Don't say too much, bro.
He came in here swinging, bro. He's like, fuck that. Cyber attack thing.
Like,
Ain't nothing happening for 3 years. Yeah.
I think we're I think we're further than you guys think, man. Yeah. Like 2030, this bitch could be $1 million a fucking XRP. Yeah. But to me, the mindset that we're not going up to from a $2 and what we're gonna have a bigger sling to $1 million. Nah, they're about to filter all you motherfuckers out.
I feel magical.
Nah,
I feel magical.
First, what I think they're going to do is give you a price that you can't refuse for all the people who have been investing since like 2018, 2017 or whatever. They're going to give you a price of like maybe close to $100 plus or something. To us, that's going to be amazing. That'll be life-changing. We'll cash out, and then we're going to give them all our tokens back. And then next thing you know, they're going to flip it even higher. And we're going to be like, why the hell did I just give them so many tokens? I could have been even richer. I could have had way more money.
But that, to me, that doesn't start in 2028, 2027. That's starting now.
No, yeah. The first move where they give you a price to cash out your tokens will be 2026, the year of the sun, right? This is going to be the last speculative year, the bubble pop of the blockchain speculative cycle. And then 2027 will be the cyber event, where all the fiat that you just got cashed out from your crypto is going to get hacked and liquidated from your account. You're going to be like, where the hell did it go? So that's why I'm not cashing out any of my blue chips in 2026. I'm holding on to them, and I'm only cashing out the, speculative tradal cryptos that I got. Because this stuff is about 2029 and beyond, right? Where that's when we'll see the really, really big prices. So I'm not holding on. I'm not selling my blue chips in 2026. I ain't doing it. Never selling them.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, 2026 is the year of the horse and the Chinese
fire horse
thingamagig. Oh yeah, coming from the snake to the horse.
Shout out, Loveless Heel.
Take your ass to bed. It's 5:15 there. Miss y'all, and always nice to still connect here with y'all. Yeah, go to bed, get some sleep, girl. Shout out to Lady.
It's night time.
Yeah, get ready, man. I think we're gonna have a fucking fabulous Christmas, bro. Something's about to happen.
Chevy's
and
bullish.
Trump just said committed to getting this shit passed this year, man. That's some bullshit.
I'm seeing a pump, but I'm not seeing breaking the $3.80. And I'm not trying to FUD or anything. I'm just being realistic.
Hey, drop before out of here.
I see
Drop
them
them
breaking
down.
$3. Remember, they're trying to take this thing to thousands upon thousands, man.
Yeah, bro, we do some heinous wild shit coming up soon. Something fucking happens. It's got to, bro. We're too like, what the fuck? And we have been for too long. Granted, a lot of shit is nothing burgers, and it's all been building up to this point. But really, ask yourself, at what point do you question, like, what's next? Like, clarity passes, bro, or some wild shit happens, like a cyber attack. Like, something's gonna happen soon. I mean, how that affects everything, who knows? The best play I've ever heard is literally the fucking spec run, then crash. And
it's going to be some environmental disaster before the cyber event.
Right.
It's the year of the sun, solar flares, overheating.
Both you and Buster, both G and Buster have mentioned it, where they're going to show us more money than we've ever thought, bro, and they're going to get them coins back. And then they run cyber tech type shit, and I see that that's probably the most feasible thing. But we fucking Grillion Moon, especially the OGs, we Grillion Moon.
I don't think it. I just never really viewed it as they're going to attack the old system and then crypto's going to go down to 0 too when you have to use crypto to transition. So I think there's going to be a point to where if you're not in, you're just not even going to be able to touch it. But
when I say Grillion Moon, I mean $50, $100, $300, 589. Like, that's fucking Grillion Moon, and that's not even touching the 10,000 per coin, 30,000 per coin, 1 million per coin, 30 million per coin. Like, that's way later when your forever bags are feeding your generations of, next of kin. Like, but for now, fuck, $100, dude. We're all fucking eating Wagyu on jet skis. Like, let's go.
I hate to keep pounding the
Eldritch
Vreeland Act, right? But I'm going to bring it back again because that act was there and it carried us in a transition before the Fed was established. The Fed had to build that out, right? So I'm seeing that leveling playing field as sort of like that Eldritch Vreeland Act that was literally put on the shelf until it was needed at the last second, right before World War I. Franz Ferdinand, right? And then it gave time for the Fed to build out the system that wasn't built yet. So yes, we could see a fucking moon based off of a level playing field, based off of our own productivity. Yeah, which I guess you could call speculation in crypto, but you've got all these people getting into crypto that are building out new things, right? Like nerdy and like everything that people are doing with NFTs, and they're building something, but there has to be something like the Eldritch Vreeland Act. All of a sudden, boom, it's a placekeeper before the system is ready. So that made me think of that, Zerk, what you were saying. So yeah, like a speculative moon I could see, but it's just, to me, bro, I'm like, Bitcoin is going to have to, like, Bitcoin hit it doubled its price and now is slowly going down. In my mind, I'm like, is there going to be a fucking an altcoin season again, or is that not? You know what I mean? And then,
but if you go,
altcoin season is what G's talking about, like these deep reds, the SHX, the XPX, these tokens that are going to be part of the system. For me, got to keep the XRP bag, but those are going to be the more of the ones that we might see, like 100x, 300x on those. I don't know if that's my viewpoint. I'm not trying to FUD, but
a spec run, if we start running, they're going to get the people that think, oh, it could never have got to this price. They're going to be out. But a spec run is going to get even the big dog traders out, and then because even the whales sell at the top, right? and then you let it come down a little bit, and you flip switch on them, and you fooled everybody. Like how we could go from spec to utility. Like in my mind, that's how we'd go from spec to utility.
We also have a lot.
If you wanted to catch everybody besides the diehard crazy fucking XRP cult fucking members that think this shit could get to a high price, you know what I'm saying?
Think
But
about
you
it, though, Punk. How many degen traders that made a fuck ton off Ethereum and Bitcoin and Dogecoin, right? And how many people are still adding that liquidity by being a degen trader? So these liquidation events, whether people are betting on it going down and get liquidated or going up or get liquidated, is still providing liquidity to the whales. So as long as that's going, they have no real reason to turn it on yet.
half Swizzy, my wife is using smart contracts and she doesn't even know it. Her new online job is remote and is real world use case through smart contracts. Huh?
Ooh-wee.
You guys about ready to wrap this up or what?
Yeah,
fuck 2 hours, 10 minutes.
Fucking baby Trudeau or baby Castro, Justin Trudeau and Katy Perry are dating now.
Oh, you fucking clown town, bro. I can't even
Fucking
take it
clown
anymore.
town.
Dude, I can't even watch.
Bro, that's
I
why
can't
the
even
show
watch
just
TV.
goes nowhere, because we're in fucking clown world, bro, and nobody gives a shit about anything. Because it's just fucking influx of crazy all the time. And so we run out of
Those
shit
two
to
clowns
talk about.
deserve to be together, though. They deserve each other, bro. They're just
Well, like
fucking dumb.
Trudeau's like gay and shit, and so it's just like a weird psyop. Like, what the fuck? Nothing makes sense. It makes no sense, bro.
Maybe they'll go back to the moon together or something. Maybe they'll ride together.
It's like it's literally saturation psyop. It's psyop saturation.
Fidel
talk
Jr.
about-
straight up. Trudeau, man.
John Benet
Fidel
Ramsey.
Jr. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready to wrap it up. Though. If you guys are, fuck, we're just chill billies. Like everybody.
Yeah,
just
we're
kinda
deeper,
watching
man. Keep your head up, people, because
it's coming.
It's coming, man.
Bro, Chevy's
we're
the
way
most
further
bullish
into
right
this
now.
than I think a lot of people realize. And if they wanted to set the psychology to go to fucking drive this down to nothing again, they'd be telling you, oh, fucking XRP's $25, $50. Nope, they're giving you 7, maybe 10 because it's going in our favor.
The fear
Get
is
ready.
maxed out right now, bro. Fear is maxed out.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody's. Am I live?
You're live.
Yeah, you're live, bro.
Yes, sir.
Oh wow, I had to switch computers to do it, but hey, I don't know if anybody's paying attention to everything going on in the world right now, which you shouldn't be. But all the volcanoes going off, and I don't know if y'all watched that one in Hawaii the other day. That was spectacular. But for the next 3 weeks, if you are on the east side of the Rockies, pay attention. You are about to get hit with the biggest cold storm in centuries. And I'm talking, there's 4 storms coming down back to back to back. You're getting freezing weather. You're going to be colder down south than I am up here on the west side of the Rockies. It's going to get bad. Have your water, have your food, because it's going to get serious. It's already started. This is just the first one that come in now. You got 3 more coming that's going to be biblical.
What
Not trying
states
to
are affected?
fearmonger, but
Well,
just
from the land of the ice and snow.
Valhalla.
I know,
What-
I know,
what,
how,
um,
I know how to handle it. I'm used to it. You know how to keep from freezing, and you're used. Your pipes are done here, all the way down to the south. Your pipes are going to freeze, and they're not coming back for weeks, if not months. It's going to get serious. Get your stuff together now. Like as soon as you get off this show, go take care of it, because it's about to get serious. It really is. I'm not trying to be fear mongering.
What
I'm just
states
trying
are
to
affected? No, you're good, Papa. What states are affected?
like
Anything?
everything east of the Rockies is going to be affected.
I gotta
It's
look at
going
a
all the
map,
way down
bro.
it's going all the way down to Florida, to Texas, to Mexico. They're saying almost to the Bahamas by the end of the month. It's getting serious, and I'm not trying to fear monger. I'm just trying to get you go
Well,
get
you're
some
fear
water
mongering the fuck out of them right now.
Well,
I don't know that you're not
guys, I
trying,
live
but
on the fucking
you're
east side of the Rockies. Don't laugh.
What's that?
Oh, y'all gonna be cold. I already saw that huge. It's like a polar
Hey, you're
vortex.
on the east side of the Rockies too, Fuma.
Yeah,
I'm in
and
the south.
it's coming in waves. It's going to be one after the other, after the other, after the other, and it is going to get bad, worse than you can ever imagine.
Okay, Rocky Mountain, east side, that goes so all from top to bottom. So it's Texas, Denver, Colorado, Wyoming, Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska. It's just everything, just the East Coast.
It's
You know what I mean?
already starting to get serious. You already got major screw ups on major highways shutting down, interstates shutting down already, and it just begun.
Yeah, it did drop here, Papa, like right after Thanksgiving. It normally doesn't
Yep.
go that quick. And you're
This
right, man.
you're
These
ge-
temps here,
you're
they really did take a turn real fast. I'm
you're
looking
you're
at
ge-
fucking
you're getting weather that you should be getting in into January and February. You're
February, yeah.
getting now. And then you got volcanic ash going all over the place, which is going to cool it down
Let
more.
the sun out. Yeah.
Just
So
not
maybe
not
when
the fear
Uncle
monger.
Joe was saying it's gonna be a real bad, dark, cold winter, maybe he was just a fucking few years off.
Jose Lozano, I'm in Mexico. Send me your seeds. All you guys are fucked.
There you go.
All right.
Winter is coming.
And
Yeah.
this
It is
could
weird.
be
Raspy
this
voice.
could be
Oh,
a
Papa, you gotta do
trigger.
this.
This could be a trigger event because this could shut down the economy of the United States. Seriously, guys.
Oh,
You may
damn.
not
Yeah,
be able to go
imagine
to
if we
work.
have a cyber attack during that to where the power's off.
What timing?
And there's no food.
And I don't know what guy rolling out in that snow.
Papa said so. Don't fuck with Papa. There you go.
It's going to be kind of hard to go out there and loot and riot when it's fucking 20 below.
You're not going to have them protesting in Minneapolis next week.
I don't know. That's Canada. Canadians do it all the time.
Kenzo, you want to talk us out? You want to walk us out with the talk us out with the profound talking? Gobbledygook. Let's go.
Well, just a comment about that weather. I was speaking with my mom yesterday. She's in Montreal, and she was telling me that I think they got some snow already a few days ago, and that it's way colder than usual, and that the winter's been kicking in earlier than in the past years. And no, I didn't have much to say, to be honest with you guys. I've just been sour about the Root Network, and I've been reading about. I don't know if any of you guys are invested in it, but everything seems to be frozen. I wanted to ask G before he stepped out, because I know he mentioned it a few months ago, but everything seems to be frozen, like the staking, the root rewards, the future pass token page. And yeah, I'm a little sour because I remember the guy from Futureverse saying they had gotten funding from Ripple, and and now the Root Network has a new Discord channel that to access, you need to go on a website and connect your wallet. So I'm like, I'm not fucking doing that. And then their original Discord channel, the Root Network themselves, they just keep posting every day, like, please stay vigilant. They're kind of spamming the channel with like some alerts to be vigilant. And then what some people are writing is anyone funding company. The Rootnet Futureverse is in receivership. The Root Network might survive with community leading, but that's all still up in the air. And then some other dude wrote that basically this has gone fully open source, and there's no dedicated team to take over. Futureverse is wildly in depth for making silly decisions. The plug has been pulled. That's kind of the only update I have, and I was kind of wondering if any of you guys have been able to do any transactions claiming your root staking tokens or anything, but this seems to me to be officially a rug.
Not sure. Can I end it?
Yeah, go for it.
I got some fucking, if it's going to get real cold, and I was trying to help my buddy with this. He's like, oh, I'm going to get my XRP on here, and I'm going to stake on this and that. And I'm thinking, man, all these rugs and shit, you know, and let's go ahead and add this. If it's going to be that cold, why don't we just do this?
In ancient myth, Prometheus carried fire to mankind, a spark that awakened progress. In the digital present, fire carries that flame onto XRP. When XRP holders stake through Firelight, their XRP does more than sit and warm the chain. It ignites an on-chain financial ecosystem. Firelight is where an immortal spark meets new architecture, where story becomes structure, where fire becomes yield.
Anywho, there's something
All right.
positive.
Well, thanks. I'm sorry about your root, and Papa, thanks for the warning for everybody. Buckle up. It's about to get fucking wild. Let's go.
Check out Cryptotherapy last night, especially you flare holders, because there's a tutorial. So check that out if you're trying to fuck with flare.
It's a little crazy.
Say goodbye, everyone. We've got
Bye,
to pump
everyone.
it up. You know you're pumping up. You've got to pump it up. Later.
Pump
it.
Pump it up, pump it up, pump it up. Gotta pump my bags up, pump it to the moon. Pump my bags up. XRP, pump it to the moon. Pump it up, pump my bags up, pump it up. Gotta pump my bags up, pump it up. Gotta pump my bags up, pump it up. XRP to the moon. Pump it up, pump it up, pump it up. Gotta pump my bags up, pump it to the moon. Pump my bags up. XRP, pump it to the moon. Pump it up, pump my bags up, pump it up, pump my bags up. Gotta pump it up, pump my bags up, pump my moon bags, pump my moon bags. Pump it up, pump it up, pump my moon bags, better pump it up, pump it to the moon, pump it up, XRP to the moon. XRP to the moon. XRP to the moon. XRP to the moon. Pump it up, pump it up, pump it up. Gotta pump my bags up, pump it to the moon. Pump my bags up. XRP, pump it to the moon. Pump it up, pump my bags up, pump it up, pump my bags up. Gotta pump it up, pump my bags up, pump my moon bags, pump my moon bags. Pump it up, pump it up, pump my moon bags, better pump it up, pump it to the moon, pump it up, XRP to the moon. Flip that switch, we're coming for that top spot.
Coffee time with Berserker and Uncle Buster. Doors open. Good to see you. You know where the coffee pot is.
This is Berserker.
Yo, this is Uncle Buster. Get a cup. Let's talk crypto.
Yeah, dude. This coffee's bomb.
Nothing comes between me and my XRP. All in.
Crank up that diesel. Let's go diesel.